Hey guys, so welcome back to Cultivation with Christy. I'm Christy. It has been a while. There hasn't been much going on in the garden. No rain, and I've been away. So we had Hurricane Helene come through. Well, not really. We only got some wind and barely any rain. But as you can kind of see. Where am I? Over there. That half of my tomato cattle panel situation fell down, so I'll have to invest in some UV ties next year. Chickens are tearing up the yard. You can see without any rain, there are spots, but it is raining today. I think we've gotten maybe 2 inches total. So I've been working in the kitchen. I made bread and I got some eggs ready to go for Mom. I also made garlic bread, sandwich bread, hamburger buns, hot dog buns, biscuits that I froze, and I used all of the whey that I made while making cheese. If you follow me on, I think, Instagram and or Facebook, I posted and I made cottage cheese and ricotta with some raw milk I got from Kansas while we were there. Made the best lasagna, but it made a lot of whey, so I used the whey in all of the breads. Then I made some hoagie buns. What else did I do yesterday? Today I made ketchup, and I made some more stuff to fill the hummingbird feeder, and I made peanut butter bars, like granola bars. These flies are crazy since those chickens are so close. But the reason I got on here is this. I think I shared this video with you like 10 months ago now, 9 months ago, of making this vanilla extract. So I had the vodka, I had Captain Morgan 100 proof and Captain Morgan. So I've got them all bottled up and ready to go for gifts. I'll have to add labels and stuff later. But as you can see, I didn't have enough jars. I probably needed 5 each. But this will be mine probably. I'll just find a jar for it. And then we're gonna go and dehydrate all of these vanilla beans to make vanilla sugar. So I'm gonna get all the vanilla beans out of here, get all this good vanilla bean out of the bottles. I'll rinse the bottles with this and try to get all of that out of there. But yeah, and I made a mess, but it looks good. They're cute. They all got little vanilla beans in there. And I think, yeah, there's some vanilla bean in the bottom of the jar too, so that'll be really good vanilla for holiday cooking and whatnot. So while I was canning the 80 pounds of tomatoes I got, and again, if you follow me on Facebook, you see that, but I bought a lot of cilantro, a lot more than I needed, so I dehydrated that, so I need to get that in a jar and get the vanilla beans over here. As you can see, it's a different day. Same dog. I've got my soil test going over here. I don't know what order I'll post these videos in, but I got the vanilla beans in the dryer, and I got them out of the dryer, and I added them to some sugar. So I've got 3 jars now full of vanilla beans and sugar. So that will sit for a couple of months and really infuse. And if you take the lids off of these now, you can already smell it. They smell so good. And then I refilled the dehydrator with lemons and ginger root. I cut those up, well, chopped them in the little chopper thing into little bitty squares, and orange peel. And then I got bigger, nope, this is more ginger. And then I got bigger pieces of the ginger root down at the bottom. I'm going to make a powder out of the ginger at the bottom, probably for, you know, ginger powder. And then the rest of these will go into tea as fun little additives. I've made the cayenne pepper, which almost killed me, the cayenne powder, rather, because it burned my face, even though I wore a mask. Red pepper flake, which I had a lot more of this. I got another jar of that from all the ones we dehydrated earlier, and same with the jalapeno powder from the ones we dried. The new addition to the craft slash, well, I guess it's a craft, is my little drying nook for things that I want to hang up. I got the goldenrod I told you about in the last video, or in the next video, depending on which way I do this. The vanilla extract, bottled up and ready to go. And with the fresh cayenne, I made hot sauce, which is really good stuff. And I got my other tinctures down here. I need to press off this weekend after I harvest the sweet potatoes. But I've got purple dead nettle that I harvested from Next Step Farm in the spring. Gonna make a lovely salve. Here's the rest of that red pepper flake. Sorry it's dark in here. This light is still not working right. I've got anise extract for this baking season. We make pfeffernusse, not the cookie style, the tiny little bite-sized. I guess it's still a cookie. Then I got red clover in a reused bottle. That's a tincture in vodka. Then I got a little bit of feverfew going in here. I'm going to tincture some of the powder that I got. We'll see how good that goes. And then I got toothache plant. Again, in a reused bottle. That's starting to look funky. I need to press that off. And then I got all my empty jars and stuff. But that's what's been going on. Tins for salve. I've got the beeswax and the shea butter. Ooh, too short. Beeswax and shea butter for that salve too when I get ready to do those. I'll have to bring you along on that journey. Onions that I finally got cleaned up from the garage. That's what's going on here. Sorry this video spanned over like a week. But I'll have to come back and show you guys the tea blends that I make with my dried ginger and lemon. Obviously, all of that was store-bought, which is fine. I washed it real good, and we're gonna use it up because I don't grow ginger or lemons. I have a lime tree, but I have yet to get a usable lime. But anyway, you got tea recipes. Let me know a good one with some of these ingredients that I just called out. We'll see you next time, guys.